kids, welcome back to Roto Talk.
Alright, welcome back to Maidens in One Day. So, you guys may have remembered a long time ago, we did a Vbox cracker build. And this was the Goose Basher, alright? We're ready to rock. I've just been waiting for some good, decent weather to do this, and she should be rock and roll. So we're running a Zenoa 30cc stock, totally stock. Nothing fancy, but in a cracker, usually you run a 26. Of course, I run 30s. We've got our dual outputs. Maybe you guys remember, maybe you don't. If you've been following this build video, then you do. I did my kids' sidewalk chalk art on the back. It's kind of neat. But yeah, we're pretty much ready to rock. So I want to take it down to the water, and I'm not going to lie. It'll be interesting. We're just going to chuck it in and go. We got our deck cam on the front. Let's do a maiden on this boat and see what happens. Really nothing fancy. Put gas in it. I winterize all my engines. I do a fogging oil thing, and usually they will start on the first pull, which is pretty impressive in all things considered. But I always run unless it's a boat I run like every other day, like this boat will be, a boat that I run all the time, just because it's a Vbox and it's a cracker and I just want to chase geese with it. My other boats, like hydroplanes and things like that, what I will do is, when I'm done running for the day, making sure everything's, making sure everything's done and dried out, what I'll do is I will squeeze the fuel line and make sure there's no gas left in the engine, and I run it dry. It will not hurt the engine. Okay, so this is a Vbox, no skeg on the bottom, as you see. First time it's ever been in the water. I swear, a lot of wind, so wind's still going east. We're gonna make sure everything is turning right. I don't love that endpoint adjustment, so we're going to bring it up. I'm at 53, fine. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I didn't even bring down a screwdriver to dial in the engine. That'll be it. Alright. I already checked this fail-safe. Let's run this pig. So we're going to launch off the pier. We're just going to chuck it in, throw on the deck cam, and let's just see what happens. Now again, I probably won't go full speed there because I just don't feel like getting wet. I will go full speed going this way because that's the way the wind direction is, okay? So let's turn on our deck cam. Foul beast. Okay? Stock settings on the engine. Woo! She moves. Now the trim tabs are set at 0 and it's running really wet. It's okay. Just a maiden. I don't want to go full speed into the wind. There's my kid, one of them. Alright, that's Ella. So, we're going to whip it around. Too much hull in the water, running really wet. That's okay. Stinger's at neutral too. We're going to bring our steering trim down a little bit. in front of us. Yeah, so we need a little trim out. The stinger needs to come positive a little bit. Too much hole in the water, real wet. Now again, this is stock settings on the engine. So basically turn and a half out, both low and high speed. Now, in my opinion, if this engine was tuned right, we should be flipping going into the wind. And if the stinger was right. But for bench settings, it's not bad. Let's bring it real close. Nice rooster. So we gotta tweak our rudder a little bit. I'm not even gonna bother. It's pretty cold tonight. Not worried about it. That's pretty much idle. Let's bring her by idle. See if we got water coming out. I'll try to zoom in on the editing. That's about idle, a little bit better. Yep, water coming out good. Definitely have some list to the right. It's all right. Prop probably is dull as hell. So for bench settings, way too much hull in the water. That's an easy fix. Okay. Get that hull up. Get our engine dialed, because again, this is just stock settings. We'll get at least a third more speed. At least a third, if not more. That's running really dry. All right, we're gonna bring her in, and that's gonna be our maiden for our Vbox build that we did on our channel. And for bench settings, I don't hate it. It's not bad. See all that water coming off the bottom? I don't know if you guys could see that. That's running way too wet. Watch, see if we can see it again. Way too much water. Running way too wet. Okay? All right, though. Now, if I were just like, this was my first gas boat or something, this would be perfect to get used to. But a Vbox cracker from ZippKits should be much scarier than this. I can go into the wind and not even worry about it. My Lego boat? No way, never happened. So if you want something that's just fun to drive, being wet and idle, you know, stock settings on the carb, fun little sport boat, but we're gonna make her a whole lot quicker than that. All right, we're gonna bring her in. So until next time, kids, keep dry side up. All right, let's go. Bring her in. Look at that. Perfect. All right. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.